Hello everybody, good afternoon from Michigan. This is Sidney aka Coco, and we're in the Ortonville State Recreation Area today. We're going to go for a hopefully around a 2-hour hike, and out here the internet signal is not very good. So what we're going to do is I'm recording this now. It's around 1 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, July 12th I think, and then I'm going to stream it later today, and hopefully it works out pretty good. I just want to give you a little background on the Ortonville State Recreation Area. It's 5,400 acres of state land in southeast Michigan. It's in Genesee, Lapeer, and Oakland counties. So it's a pretty big area. It's seldom used. We probably won't see anybody today. The terrain is beautiful. There's hills, there's open fields, there's swamps, there's 2 tracks, there's single tracks, just all kinds of wonderful areas to go hiking on. Today it's kind of windy, a little bit breezy. It's sunny, it's not too warm. I got my water, 2 jugs of water, got my 12 essentials. And so basically I'm just going to be walking and hiking, showing you what I'm going to see. Every once in a while I'll stop and talk to the camera. I'll give shout outs to our moderators and to all of our friends that come in the stream. I want to give a special shout out right now to some of my moderators. I got Cheryl Cantano, which she streams around 8 p.m. Philippine time every night. Got Mama Zell, who streams sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening. I got Stormtrooper Dan, who's a moderator, and he goes live every once in a while. And I got some special people. Chrissy G is a real good streamer and a real nice friend. She streams noon Philippine time. And everybody who comes, Saria, I mean, there's so many great streamers. Sarah B. Love, in fact, is live right now. And so when the people come into the stream, we always give them a shout out, and hopefully that you can follow them and visit their streams. Pia Agatha is another great streamer and friend, and Mumsy Vandy. I mean, it got so many. Rice, Saki, I mean, Debbie G. The list could go on forever. So basically, let's just start walking, and I'll show you what I can show you. And then when you're watching this live, I will be obviously in the chat. If I get rated or anybody has any special questions, obviously I can't talk to you in the camera, but I'll be talking to you in the chat. So let's just see how this works out. I think it's working out really good. I've seen some other IRL in real life streamers do this, where they're hiking because they don't have internet. You know, out here in the wilds, there's no internet. And plus the fact that when I stream on my phone, like as Mumsy Vanny can attest to, when she does her IRL streams, it's very difficult to see the chat. So now that I'm recording it ahead of time and playing it back, I'll be able to see the chat. So let's get hiking. Thanks everybody for being here today, and if you got any questions, just chat them and I'll answer them as best I can. Thanks a lot. Okay, here we go. So let me just give you a little, it's really thick here. We're at the end of a dead-end road, and you can see we got all kinds of big trees and different types of trees. You can see how thick it is. I'm going to try to put the camera like this. I think if I put it like this, we'll see how that works. I'm trying different ways to hold the camera so it's not so shaky. So we'll just see what happens. Okay. So we're going to try to get to, so here's where somebody's been going up through there. There's a little old gravel pit back in there. which, let's walk back into the gravel pit. Why not? We're just going to take a slow walk today. So this is the old gravel pit that the state wants to keep people out of, but obviously you see that their roadblocks aren't working that good. Let me see what I got this on zoom. I can zoom this back so you can see better. So you can see the hill. Here's this really steep hill we're going to go down. So I hope I don't fall. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's not fall. Let's not fall. And here's some flowers. Some nice wildflowers here. I don't know what they are. Beautiful orange flowers. So we're in the gravel pit area now. This was an old gravel pit, and it still is a gravel pit, but the DNR uses it mostly. You can see they got piles of dirt up here. And one good thing about this is I can zoom in now. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's a pretty nice gravel pit. And it's a fun place for people to come back here and ride their motorcycles and stuff, except it's not really legal. So we're just gonna walk. In fact, I have a trail that goes out the back end, but I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna walk this way and see what happens. So yeah, this is the gravel pit. If I go slow, you can kind of see it. A nice breeze today. A really nice breeze. But you can see this is getting some use here. I mean, this is fairly wore down. They got the dirt all pushed up, trying to keep people out of here. But it's hard to keep a motorcycle or a four-wheeler out of somewhere, because they can basically go wherever they want. So we gotta get out of here. So we're gonna walk. I think there's a trail out through here to the right. If there's not a trail, I'll make one. You can see the different flowers. We got milkweed. That's the milkweed here. This is milkweed. The monarch butterflies love the milkweed. So we're gonna walk out this old trail here, which will take us back out to the road. So you can see this trail hasn't been used for a while. I don't think, doesn't really look like it. The good thing about today is it's breezy. Going a little uphill here. It's breezy today, so hopefully the breeze will keep the bugs down, which they're really not too bad. You can see how thick this is. Look at that. You think you want to walk through there? There's the trail I just came up. It's downhill. Here's a little oak tree. And we're just gonna go through here. Oh, see, they got a nice big log in here. And they got it blocked off, but people are coming through here, but not recently. So now we're back out into the trail. So we came from that way, and we were over that way. Now we can continue walking down the trail. And you can see how flat this is here. We're pretty high elevation wise. Let me see if I can. I don't know what looks better. If you want to zoom in, I think the zoom out's better because then it's more. I think it's more stable when you're zoomed out. So I can kind of balance this and hang it from my hand. It doesn't look too bad. So I won't talk all the time so you can hear the birds and stuff. When we get to the end of this road, I'll stop and talk into the camera again. These trees are just beautiful. You can see they put some markers along the trail here because it's kind of soft off to the right there. A couple boulders and stuff. And there's a national marker up here, a survey marker. Let me see if I can find that. There's actually two markers. There's a marker that points to the marker, and there's a marker. And what that is, I'll stop and explain that. That's a certified survey marker from Michigan and the government, so everybody knows where the property's at. Really a gorgeous day today, and you make pretty good time walking. I mean, you think you don't, but look at here. We got. Looks like a woodpecker's been pecking in that tree. Couple holes. We got some vines here in that tree. I don't know if they're grape. They look like they're probably grapevines. They're not that big around. There's bigger ones. And that marker is up in here we're pretty close to that marker. See if I can find the marker. There's a marker on this side of the road that points to the marker, which is on this side of the road. So let's see if I can, they had like a yellow, uh-oh. That was thunder. That was thunder. Okay, here's Here's the one marker. So there's a marker right there. Basically, there's a marker. So that marker points to the marker which is over in here somewhere. And it's probably it's probably pretty thick in there. I don't know if I want to go in there. I don't think I want to go in there, but there's a marker in there embedded into the ground. And I just heard thunder, so we'll see what happens. It was a pretty blue sky day, but wherever there's thunder, there's a chance of rain. So just let me set the camera up here and talk into it for a second. Extend my legs out. On a tripod. And we'll talk into the camera here. So we're out here in the Ortonville State Recreation Area, and we're hiking and recording our hike on my iPhone, which is mounted to a tripod. And then later today, I'm going to stream that hike that you're watching now, or if you watch it on the replay, because the internet out here isn't good enough for me to go live. So we're going to be trying to get to Pinnacle Point. We're really high right now, elevation wise. We're probably one of the highest spots. We're probably around 1,200 feet above sea level. And then we're going to go down over that hill, I think. I'm not sure. Either I'm going to go down that hill and try to hit the horse trail. Thunder. And if it rains, it rains. There's nothing you can do. I got water. I got my 12 essentials. If it rains, I'll just try to keep the camera dry. I'll try to keep recording. And so we might get in a thunderstorm today. Right now it's blue sky, but I can hear thunder. So let's get going before we get too wet too fast. Okay, let me adjust this back down this way. So yeah, so now we're at the corner of, we look at this marker here. We're at the corner of Fox Lake Road and Padrock. We came from that way, and this is north. We're facing north right now. There's a trail that goes that way and a road that goes that way. But we're gonna go into the woods. So let's go into the woods. And I haven't been through here for a while, but I know there's a trail here, or Ode Trail, I should say. So let's just see. I'm gonna keep the camera close. So we got basically, like I said, we're at about 1,200 feet. And now this goes downhill fast. This is a very steep downhill. And there was trails through here. Let's see if we can find the trails. They're old trails. Obviously, nobody's been back here for a long time. But we're just gonna walk through here, down this. I think I'm gonna turn the camera up like this. Okay. I can't believe how thick this is. I haven't been back here in so long. I can't really believe it's this thick. Nobody's been back here. Nobody's been back here. Nobody's been trimming any trails. So this is like, look at that tree there. Huge tree. You're gonna find a trail. Okay, here's a trail over here. Okay, let me get to over this trail. Okay, there's an old trail right. This is the trail I'm looking for. Okay. So there's the uphill of the trail, and this is the downhill. This elevation difference between up there at 1,200 feet and down here at the bottom, this drops about 140 feet. Look at the size of that oak tree there. So we're just gonna be walking down this trail. Is this where I wanna go? Hang on, I'm trying to think if this is where I wanna go. Actually, I don't think this is where I wanna go. There's a trail that cuts off to the left. There's a trail that cuts off to the left that goes that way. That's really the trail I'm looking for. But I'm on this trail, and since I know exactly where I'm at and there's really no worries of getting lost, I'm just going to take this trail because I'm on it and it's fairly clear. We named this trail Toboggan Run Trail because it was so steep. I think this is the trail I want to go to. Yeah, because now it's going to the left. Okay, so there's a trail. Oh yeah, I think this is the trail I want. So I came down. Now I'm going left. Okay, I think this is where I want to be. So what this does is this trail hits a ridge. It's even farther deep. I can go farther down into that valley right there. Look at the size of that tree. But we're just going to take this trail here. And you can see there's rocks. See the rocks? There's a rock. Here's the big rock. Look at that sucker. There's my foot. Huge rock. There's a rock there. There's a rock there. So it's really a beautiful area. Oh my Lord. Some dead trees. And this is mostly just hikers hike this. There's not much else that can get back here. So you can see the uphills up there and then downhills down there. You can see, let me zoom in. You can kind of see how far down it goes. I don't know if you can or not, but it goes way down. And here's a big old tree. Oh, it's a beautiful day for a walk. Now that the sun went away, of course we do have thunder and somewhere the sun went away, it's going to make these colors just that much better. So if this works out, I think this is more the content that I'd like to do. I mean, in the wintertime, the birds and the squirrel feeders are nice, but the whole idea was to stream the outdoors and to allow me to get outside and do some woods walking. And when I'm streaming from the house watching the squirrels, I'm not getting any exercise. And so we want to get exercise and we want to stream and we want to show you guys what this looks like. So I think this is the best way to do it. So once again, if you're watching this, which you are, just go ahead and chat something, and everybody who chats, we give them a super shout out. And we really appreciate everybody for being here. And hope you enjoy this woods. Whoop! You can see on the camera in front of me, those are little deer flies that are in front of the camera. They look like big butterflies, but they're not. Now here's something on the side of this tree. It's called a burl, like I think it's like B-U-R-L or B-U-R-R-E-L. It's just something that, like a branch or something broke off or a bug, and it just creates this outcrop onto the tree. And they make really, if that tree's cut down, that makes for a beautiful, a woodworker could take that and make something nice out of it, because it's got really neat wood lines on the inside. So now we're just about coming up where this is going to intersect the equestrian trails. So out here in the Ortonville Recreation Area, we have equestrian trails or horse trails. Look, you can see how far down that goes. There's behind us. And these equestrian trails are marked really well. And not only can the horse people use them, listen, I heard raindrops. We might get some rain. So not only do the horse people use the trails, which they don't use them that much, but hikers can use them too, and hunters. This is all open for hunting. 5,400 acres of state land. You can see this nice ridge, and like I say, the downhill down there, and the uphill up there. I don't know if you can kind of see you can see the hill going down through there. I would just love anybody who wants to come to Michigan and visit and go for a woods walk with me. I'd just love to take you on one and show you how beautiful it is. I've had one friend come and visit me, and we did some hiking. That was really nice. Sometimes I bring my puppy dog out here, Tilly, but today I figured no, because with the camera and stuff, I don't want to have her here. So here we're intersecting the horse trail. So there's the horse trail there, goes that way, it goes that way, and there's a marker. So this is facing south, this is facing west, and that kind of goes to the northeast. Although the trails are by no means straight, they're winding around. So up here there's going to be a marker, and I'll stop by the marker. I'll hydrate, which is very important. You need to drink your water. Here's some more rocks. This terrain out here is rocky, sandy, clay, got everything. And at one time it was all farmland, because when the original settlers came out here like in the 1870s, they farmed this land. So you're going to see lots of rock piles. There's old foundations too, which I'm trying to think where I can find. I think there's an old foundation that we're going to see up here maybe. It depends on which way I go. But we're going to stop up here and rest. It's important to rest, and it's important to drink water. So we're going to do both in a minute. And I haven't heard any thunder for a while, so hopefully whatever we heard stopped or went away or dissipated, or whatever word you want to use. Okay, so here's the intersection for the horse trail. So there's a marker that tells you that number 14 is that way. There's facing the north, and there's facing west, and here's 13. So let's go ahead and look at the trail map here. So it says the Ortonville Bridle Trails. It says your marker is here. So we're at 13. So where's 13 on the map? Right there. Right there's 13. We parked probably about right in here. And we took we went down through here and came around here. So now the question is, do I want to go 13 to there, or do I want to go here? And I think I actually want to go here. Thunder. Thunder. But that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna drink some water. I got 2 water bottles here. I didn't bring any energy bars, but I got 2 water bottles. And I filled them with ice. This one here with the paracord on it keeps it really cold. This one here, not so much. But by the sounds of that thunder, it was to the north of us, so I don't think we gotta worry about it too much. So yeah, if you got any questions, just chat them and we'll answer them. Like I said, I'm recording this on my iPhone. I'm gonna stream it later today, and I'm not sure how long my battery will last, but I'm gonna try to go live for a while. So thanks for watching, and if you, like I say, you guys got any questions, just chat them, we'll answer them, and we'll give shout outs to everybody who shows up. And thanks for walking. We're going to be heading to the west. So we're going to be heading down that way. So we're at 13. The maps always show north. So north is this way. So if north is this way, west is this way. So we're going to go over to Toady Road. We're at 13. We're going to hit Toady Road, then we're going to go to here, and then around through here. So 13, we're going to go that way. So we've been live for about a half hour now, and we just see how much battery I have and how much storage I have. I think I'll probably put this on my YouTube also, Coco Hanft on YouTube, which I'll probably give you a link on that. But yeah, we're just gonna hike down through here, and I'll be quiet again, so maybe we can hear some birds. I know there's a huge rock pile up here I'll show you. Oh, there goes a squirrel. I don't know if you saw it or not. See if I can catch it on that tree. It just ran up on that tree there. Probably won't be able to see it. But he ran across the trail. Oh, here's the rock pile in front of us down there. You see how big it is? Look at that. You can see it from here. So yeah, we're gonna hit that rock, look at that rock pile. So that's what the farmers did when they farmed this. Now can you imagine farming this? Look how steep that is. Big downhill, all these hills. So they cleared all this land and farmed it all. And of course they had to clear the rocks. You can see there's still rocks in the trails. We're going down a little hill here. So they had to pile the rocks up, get them out of the fields. And this is a huge, one of the huge rock piles. There's bigger ones, but this is a big one. You see it right there. Look how big that rock pile is. All put there by hand by the farmers. And there's a fly on my lens. You can see it's rocky through here. Okay, so now the trail curves around to the right. It's going kind of downhill a little bit. There's another vine. There's another grapevine there. That's not that big around, but it's bigger. The wind's starting to pick up. We might get some rain. You can see we're going downhill here. And it's all washed out from when it rains. The water comes through here and washes this all out. Pretty sandy in here. Got some high banks on the side. To me, this is so much fun. I just love doing this. And like I say, you never see anybody back here. It's like it's all your own property. Of course, it is a Tuesday today, but even on the weekends, you never see anybody back here. This is a pretty steep hill here. I'm glad I'm going downhill. Look, whoop, I don't want to trip. But there's a downhill. You know, look, it goes down there. Goes up. And yeah, we're getting a little bit of rain, which is fine. I got my boonie cap on. I got my wicking t-shirt. So if I get wet, it's not going to stay with me. It'll dry out. And with all the canopy of the tree cover here, the leaves are blocking most of the rain. You know, I can stand underneath one of these trees and not even get wet, which I might do. You can really hear that sound. So you can see it opens up there. So I'm just going to stay here for a second. Hopefully I'll just stay here for a second and hopefully this rain doesn't last too long. Gives you a chance to rest. You can see it stopping already. It's already stopping. And the sun's out. So if we got rain and a sun, we might see a rainbow. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't a rainbow be cool? Because you can see the sun's definitely out. There it is, right up there. Poking through the trees. So yeah, we might see a rainbow. Let's see what we can do. So yeah, we just went down that hill. Now we're... Hear the thunder in the distance. So that went by us. Big rocks again in the trail. Huge rock right there. Now we're coming into a little opening. You can see the grapes. See the wild grapes right there? Can you see them? Wild grapes. The wild grapes aren't as big in diameter as like tame grapes. They're very sour, but you can still eat them. Here's some more of those orange flowers. And I like this guy here. Look at this guy here. What's the name of that? I can't remember the name, but they'll get yellow flowers on them, and sometimes they'll split. You might have as many as 7 heads on one of them. So you can see it's really sandy in here, but you can see that rain hardly even made the sand damp. And here's one of the milkweeds have opened up. You got the purple flowers. They smell, oh, that smells delicious. That's just really nice smelling. And you got these vines that come out. So like I say, if you don't come through here, Mother Nature will take these trails over. So now we just had that little clearing there. Now it's getting thick again. And we're about 40 minutes into our hike. And like I say, I'm not sure how much battery I have, how much storage. I have quite a bit of storage on my phone. I uploaded quite a few videos to YouTube, got rid of them off my phone. So I opened up some storage and I started with a full battery. So that's a plus, 2 pluses. There's a staghorn sumac. If I get closer, I can find a better one. But those are all staghorn sumac in through there. They're really pretty. We got some more little red berries here. I think this is going to work out pretty good. I think this would be a nice stream. Going back up a little hill here. And this is gonna come out to Toady Road, and then it zigs back in over toward Pinnacle Point. And there'll be some foundations, and there's an old well. I'm glad I came this way. There's actually an old well I can show you, an old water well. I want to thank everybody again for watching and sending bits and subscribing and just being here and enjoying the walk with me. As Cheryl Cantado and Chrissy G and Pia Agatha and Saria and Sarah B. Love, they just enjoy singing and hanging out with their friends. And it's really nice to do that. I haven't seen, if there was a rainbow, it'd be hard to see through here because it's so thick. Got my friend Michigan Outdoors, who we keep trying to get together to do a outdoor stream, maybe fishing. And so far we haven't done that. But hopefully sometime this summer we can do that. Maybe I'd do it this way. Maybe I would record it and he could stream it. Something like that. So here, this goes out to Toady Road, which let me walk out there. And then that goes, so then the trail, we came from that way and we're gonna be going that way. But I just wanna walk out to the road here. So you got a guardrail up here, trying to keep people from coming in here. with motorized vehicles. And it looks like they've done a pretty good job. So here's Toady Road. That's south. And that's north. And it's a seasonal road. That's a good time to take another break. Let me take another break, drink more water. It's a seasonal road that's actually is in pretty good shape. Didn't used to be in that good a shape, but now it's not too bad. I might have should have brought more than 2 bottles of water. It's kind of warm out here. I got my boonie hat on, that helps keep the bugs away. I got my long sleeve shirt on for 2 reasons. It's wicking material, so not too bad. To keep the bugs away and so I don't get sunburned. Okay, that was a little bit of water. Now let's go back into the woods. They also do geocaching back here. I'm not sure if you're familiar with geocaching, but that's popular. Used to be real popular. I'm not sure how popular it is anymore, but there are some geocaches back here. Let's see, how can I do this? What do I want to do? Hear the thunder in the distance. So we're gonna hit some foundations up here, some old buildings, small buildings. And like I say, I'll try loading this up to my YouTube also. I'm not sure how clear it will be, but might not be too bad. I've done some before where I've loaded up to my YouTube. This will probably be one of the longest ones. I got lots of streamer videos on my YouTube from my streamer friends. Cheryl Cantado, Chrissy Cheese, Pia Agatha, Saria, Broly, You Siblings, Pav Music, whole bunch of them. Igor and guitar. I'm trying to think. I've been doing that since Sessions days as a way to help promote my streamer friends. I upload them to my Facebook, upload them to my YouTube, and just try to, 2 things, try to help them get exposure, but the main thing is I just love the videos. And here comes somebody that's hiking. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. I'm recording. I'm going to put this on Twitch later. You want to be on Twitch?
Sure.
You want to be on? Okay. So, I'm Sidney, aka. Are you familiar with Twitch?
Yes.
Okay. So my username is Sidney, Sidney, aka Coco, and I stream outdoor category on Twitch.
Okay.
And because the signal out here isn't that good, I'll be uploading this on Twitch later today. And so, tell me about. We never see anybody out here, so tell me your experience with the Ortonville area.
Well, I live right up the road, really close to Ortonville Rec, so I've been coming out here mountain biking, hiking my entire life pretty much. I try to get out here at least a few times a week, but it doesn't always work out. Yeah, I mean, I love it out here.
Excellent.
Like you said, there's not too many people. So.
Oh yeah, because I'm also with the Ortonville 139 Troop 139 out of Ortonville, the Boy Scout troop, and we'll come out here and hike for like 4 hours at a time. and never see anybody. I didn't think we'd see anybody today, to tell you the truth. So what's your username on Twitch?
I don't use Twitch.
Oh, you don't?
I'll make sure to look you up.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm also put it on YouTube, which my YouTube is Coco, COCOHANFT. And I have a Facebook page also called Sidney, aka Coco, if you want to look at that. But well, have a good walk, and thanks for your time, and happy hiking. Yeah, take it easy, sir. Okay, we just saw a hiker. Okay, here's the old foundation right here. You can see the rocks. You can see it's square. There's a corner right there. And then it's a really small one. So that's one foundation there. So they had little cabins back here and stuff. That was nice. I've had people out here before I've met, and they didn't want to talk, which is fine. Some people don't want to. So yeah, so you can see, I mean, even somebody that comes out here as often as he does, the odds of us crossing paths are not that high. I mean, 5 minutes either way, if we were in 5 minutes earlier or 5 minutes later, he'd probably be by and we wouldn't see him. There's another little foundation up here on the left. So he does mountain biking out here, which is beautiful area to do that. Look, that's downhill here. There's downhill there. So these trails are mostly like on ridges. I should have like a card or something. When I see something out here, here's my card. Look me up on Twitch. Oh. I hear the thunder again in the distance. Yeah, I love that to me was a great picture right there. The sun coming through and hitting the trail. That's just so cool. And I'm gonna look up at the sky and see this. What a beautiful day. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, look how green it is too. It's just so nice and green out here. We're coming up, we're at about 54 minutes right now. I want this to be 2 hours at least. And depending on everything that happens here, now we're going down a hill again. See the trail. So I basically have the legs out on my tripod. I'm hanging on the tripod just kind of in the middle, letting it balance, and it just kind of it kind of floats around, and it makes for a pretty smooth pretty smooth video, I think. I hope. I can do this view, which kind of shows more of the trees, or I can do that view. I think I kind of like something in the middle. Like about like that. And now that, because I'm doing it, I can zoom in. But that makes it too shaky. I like to have it out. Now look at this area. This is one of the most beautiful spots, I think. Got this, you can't really tell, but it's a bowl, B-O-W-L. There's a bowl down there where it's low. This ridge, you've got a hill that goes up through there. It's just, look at that. Look at those trees. This is like heaven out here. This is like heaven out here. Yeah, this morning, my morning, Cheryl Cantado streamed. And last night, I went to bed around midnight last night. Chrissy Cheese had just started her stream. And I had her stream on during the night. And in the morning, she rated Saki. And I love Saki's stream. And then Saki rated, I don't know, she rated somebody else. And then they rated somebody else. And then I stayed with them until Cheryl went live at 8 o'clock. And it's amazing how many good artists that you find that way. I mean, both, whoever Saki rated, and then the two people that rated after her, I had never seen them before, hadn't followed them. So I obviously followed them, and they were so good. And there was one that I was on last night that somebody rated her. She had like 13 viewers. And so I'm not sure who rated her. I'm trying to think who rated her last night. I was somewhere and they rated her. She had 13 viewers. And she's been streaming for 3 months, just recently affiliated. I think she's been affiliated for 3 months. And she's really good. I can't remember her name. But she had like 13 viewers. And within like a half hour, she had 75 viewers. People just kept raiding her like crazy. Because apparently she was in some raid train last Saturday. So people, had followed her and they were kind of, returning the favor of raiding her back or something. But it was so weird to see like from 13 viewers, all of a sudden 75 viewers. So that's why it's important, I think, to always raid. And it doesn't hurt to raid somebody new. I mean, it's nice to raid your friends, but it's nice to raid people you've never seen. That's the way you build audience and followers. I mean, if you raid the same people all the time, that's good, but everybody's gonna know you. So once in a while, raid somebody you don't know and see what happens. I couldn't follow anybody for a long time. For like 2 or 3 weeks, I couldn't follow anybody. So here we're at another marker. We're at 9. And Cover Time Pete told me the problem was I had 2,000 followers. I mean, I followed 2,000 people, which is the max. So I had to unfollow some people that never streamed. So we're at marker 9 now, which is over here. So we're at 9. We're going to go to 10, 11, and 12. And then we're going to try to go to 15 to Pinnacle Point. So we're going to go 10, 11, 12, Pinnacle Point, back to 14, and back to the car. So we're at 9. We got to go to 10. So that's not 10, is this way. And I think I missed the foundation back here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Here's another foundation that I missed. It's hard to see this one. I was busy talking and I missed this foundation. So here's another stone foundation from a little building or whatever. You can see the rocks in there. It's not a very big one, but there was like a little cabin or building there that they had overlooking that hill, that foundation is probably 100 years old or more. But yeah, raiding I think is well, it's definitely a must. I don't care how many viewers you have, you must raid. And not only must you raid, but when you raid, you must go to the stream so you can chat, so they can follow you. Because if you don't go to the stream, so here's the well. The well's back here. Let's see if I can show you the well. It's been a long time. I don't want to fall down this well. You got a little bit of a fence around it. But here's the well. Let me look down the well. Can you see down the well? Can you see that hole in the ground there? I don't know if I can see down in there or not. I don't want to drop my phone down there, that's for sure. It's about 30... Hey! Can't really... It's about 30 feet deep. Old water well. And it's got some markers. I mean, it used to have orange snow fence around it. They got a little bit of fence around it now. And then here's some old steps. So there used to be like an octagon. Whoop! There are rocks here. There used to be an octagon building here. So there's an octagon foundation here. Which is pretty cool. Now we're going back, keep going, heading toward the east. Yeah, so raiding, I guess you're getting my thoughts on Twitch. I got to talk about something. We can talk about the trees. Look how pretty they are. But yeah, I think raiding is important. So, you guys got any suggestions for raids today? Let me have them. But I do like to raid my friends too, because everybody's looking for viewers. And if you got people in your stream that haven't been to somebody that might be good, because it's surprising on people that you think everybody knows, and then you raid them and some of the viewers follow them. I'm like, what? You never followed them? You never saw Sarah B. Love, or you never seen Saria Mikimoto? We had a raid about 2 weeks ago. Ira Abba raided me. And she's fantastic. I'll give her a shout out. And she was doing an IRL stream on a train. And I watched the replay. And she says, let's raid Sidney. So they raided me. Of course, I had bad internet. And it was raining. And I couldn't see the chat. But she raided me. And one of her community, Mark somebody, he stayed with me, and we were chatting back and forth, and I'm like, this is stupid. I said, Saria is live. We're gonna go raid Saria just because I know she's live. It was a Saturday. It was the same night I was gonna have the fireworks, but I did stream the fireworks, but I recorded them, but I didn't stream them. So we raided Saria. And oh my God, he loved her so much. Somebody gifted him a sub, and he was having so much fun. So there's somebody, a new follower that Saria got, that he just never seen her before because he hadn't been, nobody had introduced him to her. So now he's a follower of Saria, and I seen him on some of her other streams. And so that's just how it works. So that's nice. If you give a friend one more follower that comes and visits her, although Saria is so nice, she just wants to sing and have fun and make people happy. That's all she wants to do, and she does an excellent job of that. Her streams I just love her streams. She's so happy, and she's a great singer, and she's dancing around, and everybody's so happy to be in her stream. So it's fun to raise somebody like that the people are really going to enjoy her. Okay, so now we're at marker 10, which is where we're here at 10. So now we're going to go to 11 and 12 and then over to Pinnacle Point. So 7 is that way. We're not going to go to 7. We're going to go to 10 or 11, right? We're at 10. We're going to go to 11. So we're going to hit this trail right here. There's marker 11. So we're just over an hour. And you can see that we really didn't hit any rain. We had a little bit of thunder. We've seen one person so far. And it's really pretty nice. And let me just be quiet for a while. Look at this. You making a loop, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. So he's the same guy we passed earlier. He's making a loop. As you see, these trails loop around. And so we've seen the same guy twice. Oh. It's excellent exercise out here. And here's what people do also. When these trees fall, they kind of put them parallel to the road or the trail just to, kind of make a little barrier to help with the rain and the erosion and that sort of stuff. We got grass in here, rocks, big trees, little trees, and we got another marker here. So now this is This is where we have to make a command decision. Okay, we're at 11. 11's here. And I know if I go to 12 and the 15, I get to Pinnacle Point. But Pinnacle Point really isn't at 15. Pinnacle Point is right there. So I know if instead of going this way, if I go to 6 and like toward 5, I can get to Pinnacle Point that way. And it's a lot steeper and a lot prettier trail, I think. So down here we got here's a little green pond. You can see the algae on it or not. I'm not gonna walk down there. We'll get kind of close to it. But we're gonna take this trail. We're gonna go to Pinnacle Point for sure. Now you can see about 2 years ago we had a fire back here. You can see how that tree is charred. You can see these trees are charred. We had a forest fire back here, I think 2 or 3 years ago. It didn't really bother too much because you can see these trees are burnt, but they're not dead. So basically the fire just comes through here and burns the undergrowth. But there's that pond, all green. And so there's a big pine tree up here too. There's some big white, we're getting some big white pine trees in this area too. You can see that some of these dead trees that were on the ground burnt a little bit. There's some burnt on that one there. So the fire got hot back here. I mean, they had equipment back here. It was a big deal. It was a big fire. And of course, you want to stop it. So like here's look at that white pine right there. That guy right there. Huge white pine. Not one of the bigger ones. Well, it's one of the bigger ones, but it's not the one I was thinking of. I'll show you the one I was thinking of. But that's a pretty good sized white pine there. And then over here, you can see that tree that's bent over. And there's our pond again. Our green pond. What a beautiful area, hey? What a beautiful area. So this is one of my favorite white pine trees here. I always like taking a picture. That's that tree there got burnt. A twin pines. But I always like taking pictures next to this tree because it's so cool looking. Okay, so here's another marker. Now we're at 6. So where are we at? So basically, what did we do today? We started over here. Well, actually, we started back here by the gravel pit. We hiked down to Fox Lake, went down through here, went 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 here. Now we're at 6. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take a break. I'm going to stand next to that tree so you can see it, how big it is. And I'm going to take a drink of water and rest. I'm still on my first water bottle. I haven't broken into the second one yet. I don't know if you can see the flies around my face. The deer flies, but they don't bother. It's something about with these boonie hats. They don't really bother you. They're flying around you, but they're not bothering you. And my long sleeve shirt protects me from the flies. They ain't gonna bite through this. You can hear a jet in the distance. This one, I'm gonna kill this one. This one will be done. That's a nice trail that way too. That goes to 7. That goes around back to where we, like by where the well was. And this one here goes north, way up north. That can even come out to Eagle Road, but we're going to cut and go up Pinnacle Point, which is a steep hill, so I won't be talking much. I'll just try to be climbing the hill, and I'll probably have to take a few breaks because it's very, very steep. I hope my friend Linda, what's her profile? Linda INF. She's a great IRL streamer. I watch her streams my evenings. She's out in Delaware and she streams with her dogs and in her car, in her house, along the beach out there. Always interesting streams. Sometimes she went into New York City for a play and all different things. I'll give her a shout out too. Okay. Enough resting. Oh, did I stand next to the tree? Here's the tree. Let's hug the tree. That's actually 2 trees. Well, one tree split into 2. You can see it over here. One tree split into 2, and it goes way up. Okay, so we're gonna head to 5. Let's go back and look at the map again. So that says 5. We wanna make sure we don't get lost. I know I won't. We're at 6. And we're gonna go to 5. And then once we go to 5, this trail here cuts off and goes up to Pinnacle Point. So when we get to 5, instead of going this way, we're gonna go this way. You can get to 4 both ways, but we're gonna go to Pinnacle Point and then back to 15 and then back to the 14. And you can see here the old piece of steel with cement in it. Don't ask me what it was for. Something man-made though. Okay, so continue on our journey here. These are really nice trails to walk. The horse trails. Let's see them. Yep. And there's our green pond. Goodbye, green pond. You can see some of these trees got more black marks on them from that fire. I think it was 3 years ago or so. Here's another. So Pinnacle Point's basically up there. We're gonna be going down before we go up. And I think I hear some more rain. Or maybe it's just the wind. Yeah, I think it's the wind. Because we got the sun. The sun is still up in the sky. And we see the sun on the trail. Sometimes the wind sounds like rain. Okay, so we got another trail marker and map here, which the left is a really nice trail. The left is a really nice trail. But we're gonna go to Pinnacle Point. We gotta go to the right. But that left trail, that goes to 4 that way. That goes to 4 this way, because we're at 5. So we're at 5, so we can go 4 that way or this way. So we're gonna go this way, but we're not gonna go to 4. We're gonna just hit Pinnacle Point. If you've never been to Pinnacle Point, it's a very, back in the 30s, 1930s, 1920s, 1930s, it was a big structure, like a cabin for a really wealthy businessman from the Detroit area. So you can see we're kind of high here. It's downhill that way. It's downhill this way. We're gonna be going downhill here. And then we're gonna be going uphill to Pinnacle Point. I also have on my YouTube, my friend Joe Tomei made a video of one of our boonie hikes. And he had us starting at Big Fish Lake all the way over to Pinnacle Point, and has us climbing Pinnacle Point. So now you see what happened here. Here's a tree. It just fell down not that long ago. We've had some wind through here, so that snapped off. Where did it snap off from? I don't know. Where did it come from? Did it come from there? Did it come from there? Oh, it came from there. Top of that tree snapped off. So here it goes. Here's where it snapped. So that snapped, and it was live. Just the wind snapped it off. You can see it was right up there. There's where it came from. And I'm not sure when it fell. Fairly recently. The leaves are still, you can see when it fell, it broke in two there. The leaves are not that wilted, so I would say this tree fell, how long ago? A couple, 3 days maybe? So now you see this tree in a trail, so what's gonna happen? Well, the DNR is not gonna clean it up, I doubt. So maybe the horse people will, or maybe somebody will, or maybe they'll just start walking around it. They'll start a new trail going another way, you know, through the woods around it. You can see in front of us, I don't know if you can see or not, that Pinnacle Point is this hill right in front of us. So we're going down this hill right here, and then we're going up that hill, and it's hard to see how tall it is, how steep it is, but trust me, you're gonna see in a second. Maybe you can tell. So we're going downhill now. So this is probably the lowest we're gonna be right here. Got like a little ravine through here. And now we're gonna be walking up. So when you talk, you use oxygen. So I'm gonna try not to talk till I get to the top of Pinnacle Point, which is difficult for me. Just taking it nice and slow. And my one shoe untied, so I gotta tie my shoe when I get up here. could do like some of the videographers do. They set their camera down and it shows them walking up the hill. I'm not doing that. Okay, it shows the arrow going that way. That would be the 4, but we're not going to 4. We're going to Pinnacle Point. Oh. Get your lungs working, I'll tell you that. I don't know if you can hear my heart beating or not, but it's beating. Important thing is to rest. To rest. Important thing is to rest. I'm not sure what kind of camera view this is going to be, but if you rest, when you get tired, that's important. And when you have people with you who may not be used to hiking, keep an eye on them and make sure you rest. Even if you're not tired, you rest for them. So it's important to rest because you don't want nothing to happen to anybody out here in the woods, because you're so far away from anywhere that anybody that's going to try to get you help here, I hate to think how long it would take. I do have my other phone with me, and I have the tracker on, so I'm tracking my route, and I'll post that too. But here we go, just about to the topic, Pinnacle Point. There's a piece of foundation. Can't really tell how steep it is here. Whew. I'm gonna rest before I get to the top. I'm gonna rest one more time. I'm gonna rest, a nice rest when I get to the top. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. That's the run we just came up. The one there. Here's the infamous Pinnacle Point. Let me put the camera down here, kind of see it. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm laying down. And take. I'm gonna see what I got. I might have some. I might have some energy bars in here. I'm not sure what I have in here. Find out. It's my 12 essentials, outdoor essentials. Let's see what I got. I got socks, fire starters, compass, tree book. You can tell by feeling it. Matches. I don't think I have any energy bars with me. That was my mistake. I should have brought some energy bars. But I didn't. And this water bottle here was dead. This one here, this one's got paracord on the outside, which paracord is good cord you can use in case of emergency. Be able to sling for somebody. Just what, if you need to spend the night, you can make tie stuff together, make some sort of a tent or lean-to or something. And look, this still got ice in it. This is ice cold water. And let me tell you, it tastes good. So this Pinnacle Point here was like a 2-story building that you could see Flint, Michigan. Flint, Michigan is that direction there. You can see Flint, Michigan from here. Because you gotta remember, all the trees were cut down. They're now not all cut down. Now they're still up. So let me just give a little tour of what this looks like. See, people come up here and paint their name or initials on here. It had a big chimney. So that's the trail we came up. We're gonna be going out that trail. There's different trails you can go out. You can see, what it looks like here. Actually, we're gonna go out that trail right there. There's another trail that comes up here. This is that's a super steep trail there. So yeah, Pinnacle Point is, it's a nice spot. Look at the clouds. Looks like there might be some thunder storms around. So that's north there. And we got some more of those orange flowers over here. Right there. Another trail here. So there are all these trails from different directions coming up. So here's the sumac, staghorn sumac, and look at I got a fly biting me. So they got these pretty So basically it's called stag, like stag, S-T-A-G, staghorn, because the flowers look like a horn. So yeah, look at all the staghorn sumac in here, beautiful. And in the fall, they all turn, I think, red or yellow, the leaves. They're really beautiful. So we got some grass in here. We got some milkweed. We got the sumac. Now there's staghorn sumac and there's poison sumac, which are different. This is fine. This sumac is fine. It's not poison. I don't know if we got any poison sumac around here or not. I think not. Maybe farther north. I know there's some. So we can climb up on the top of Pinnacle Point there. Let's see. Yeah, we can climb on top. Well, do I want to climb up there? No, I won't climb up there. I don't want to fall off, but I could climb up there if I wanted to. If I fell off, I'd be saying, why did you climb up there? So, thanks again everybody for watching. We're going to head back to the car now. We're going to be heading the quickest way down, which we will probably doing some backtracking on the trails we just were on, I think. I'm trying to think the best way to go. Maybe not. Maybe I'll make a big loop and not backtrack on any trails. Let me think about that. That's a good thing about being out here. You can just go wherever you want to. You know, I know all the trails, so it depends on how tired I am, which I'm not tired at all right now. I mean, Pinnacle Point was a steep trail to get up, but I'm rested now. So we'll just go down. There's not really that many big hills yet. There's gradual inclines, but nothing really big. So yeah, let's go down. And I think we're gonna take the long way home. So we're an hour and 37 minutes now. We'll take the long way home, and that might give us like a 2.5 hour stream maybe. So there's Pinnacle Point. See you later. This is gonna take us down to marker 15. You can see this is all gravel. Look at how this is all gravel. So this is used in the wintertime. People come up here with their snowmobiles, and summertime hikers and horse people on their horses. And whatever hikers you get out here, which not too many. So you see we go down, now we got a little bit of a hill to go back up, but nothing too bad. I might try doing this view. Not sure how that's gonna look. We'll try it this way for a while just to see. I'm not sure how that looks. So we're out here getting close to 15. You see I don't know if you can see the flies buzzing me. I'm sure you can. I can see them. So we'll be coming to 15 in a bit, and I'll turn the camera back around. I'm not sure. Give me a comments if you like this camera view, if you like seeing me, or if you want to just look at Mother Nature. Either way, I can do it. You can see the downhill down and through there. So the problem with this is I can't see what I'm showing you. So I kind of like this view better, because then I can see what I'm showing you. So we're coming here to 15, and looks like they got, what do they got here? Here is something that I don't think I've seen before. What do we have here? Oh my Lord. They got some benches here. Rest benches for the horses. Oh, this is nice. This is new. This is new. So they got basically this improvement to our trail system provided by the ORIA, Ortonville Recreation Equestrian Association, and the Department of Natural Resources. So there's a little bench for people to get on and off their horses, place to tie their horses. And we are at marker 15. So the question is, we're at 15. Do we want to go to 4? I think we want to go 15. I think we want to go to 2 and back out. I think we want to go to 2. They got a picnic table here too. You can stop and take a break. And so there's the trail that goes to 12. Remember, we were back at, we're at 12. There's the trail that goes to Pinnacle Point. And that's the trail that goes to 14, which is, if we went back to that trail, that would take us back to kind of right where we started. We'd be backtracking some. But if we go to 2, let me show you what we're going to do. If we go to 2, so we're at 15, we're going to go to 2. Instead of going here, we're going to go to 2 and then this way. So it's a little bit longer. I hope I have enough battery. I hope I have enough storage on my phone. But we're going to take, this is a really nice trail here. It's, what I like about it is it's flat. The hills are more to our right, to our south. And although we're going to eventually get up to the 1,200 feet again, it's a gradual increase, not real steep. Here we're going downhill. I don't know if you can tell, but we're going downhill, and there's going to be a pond down here on the right, a beautiful pond, or a small lake if you want to call it that. I could almost go right to horse camp. Oh my God, could I go to horse? I mean, I could go to horse camp. How long of a hike do I want to do? I mean, I could go to horse camp too. We'll save that for another time. That's the thing. You get out here, you just want to keep walking. It's like you don't want to stop. So here's the lake to the right. I don't know if you can see it through there. In the wintertime, like there's no leaves, you can see it a lot nicer. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Thanks a lot for you guys coming on this walk with me. I really appreciate it. I know you don't have a choice, but you're here. So here's a pond or lake, whatever you want to call it. You can see it's really got green grass on it. Water's not that hot. Whoop, there goes a bug across the screen, across the camera. those flies want to do their thing. I just heard a bullfrog. You can probably hear the flies buzzing. They're deer flies, and they will bite, except I haven't had a bite yet today. There's the pond or the lake. Look at them. Let me turn this around. Lots of flies. But they're just, this bunyak seems to keep them away. And I know I have shorts on, but I haven't had any problems on my legs. Because the flies mostly come to the top of your head, where, because you're sweating. If I didn't have this hat on, oh man, they would be. Hear the frog? Oh, and the thunder. Oh, here's a better view. Look at that. Got some, we might have some clouds coming in here. I mean, we might have some weather coming in here. But like I say, not much you can do about it, but we'll make sure we're in a, oh yeah. So we'll just keep walking. And we get wet. We get wet. Here's a tree that's down. It's been down for a while, but it's a pretty big tree. Big oak tree that fell down. Okay, that's to the southeast of us. So that should be going away from us. There's another like old lake, old pond, and it gets water in it in the spring, but there's nothing in it now. It's dark to the north too, so I'm thinking we got that's a jet. I think we might have storms to the north of us and storms to the southeast of us. This is a nice hike today. We'll be over 2 hours for sure, maybe 2.5. That's like straight up. That's like straight up. My tripod is plastic. So hopefully I'm not holding the lightning rod. I just got bit by a deer fly there. Got me on the forehead. But the good thing about them is when they bite, they're not like a mosquito. They hang on, so you can just press on them and squish them. So I just squished that guy. He ain't biting me again. That's the first one I got a bite though. Really can't wait to stream this today when I get home. So I left around, what time did I leave? I think it was around, what was it, 1 o'clock maybe? I can't even remember. Here's another area where there's some foundations in here. Got some, oh, here getting some rain. Let's get here's some pretty pink flowers. We're coming to the Four Corners here shortly. Or what I call the Four Corners. Marker 2, I think it is. And some more red berries. Hear the rain. Not much rain. Lucky for me. I've been back here when it's been pouring. Trust me on that. I've been back here when it's been 20 degrees below zero too. Fahrenheit. Got another one trying to bite me. Okay, so now we're at marker 2. That goes to 15. 4 corners. That goes to 3. That goes to the horse camp, 1. Here we are at 2. So we're at 2. So where did we start? We started back here somewhere. Went to Fox Lake Road and went down here. Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Here. Here, here. Here. Now we're here. And I'm not going, we're parked over here, so I'm going to go this way. And I'm not taking any breaks here. I want to try not to get wet. So I think we're going to take this, I'm going to take this trail right out to the road. And then walk the road back. I'm not going to go to 14. It's too hilly. And I've hit enough hills today. Here's some tiger lilies. Beautiful tiger lilies. Oh, now I'm hitting some mosquitoes. I haven't hit any mosquitoes lately, but now I'm hitting mosquitoes too. Another look at that flower. Looks like some sort of a morning glory. This is how dry it is. There's a pond. It's all dried up. A water hole, it's all dry. There's another lake up here. What's that in the trail in front of us? Is that just something dead? I thought it might have been a deer. There's another lake up here to the left, which we're not going to be able to see. It's way too thick. But yeah, this is a nice walk now. From here on out, there's a nice walk. I got one more hill, but it's road. So that's 14. That goes back to 14, but we're not going to do 14 because it's hilly. I want to stay in this flat area here. This comes out to Fox Lake Road, and then we'll walk Fox Lake Road back to the car on Fox Lake Road. Then we'll go back to the top of the hill at Hornet or Padrock and Fox Lake at the 1,200 feet spot where the marker is that we didn't see. Pretty easy walking now. I like the flat. There's some more tiger lilies up here on the right. And we've seen one person twice, which is one more than I thought we were going to see. I didn't think we'd see anybody. I really didn't think we'd see anybody. So thanks a lot, you guys, for being with me today. And please follow everybody that we give shout outs to. And I might stream this a couple times. Maybe I can do it on a replay. I don't know how that works. I've seen some people have streams, they put it down as a replay. Just to, you know, I think it's nice that you can do that because it's a pretty nice walk in the woods here. I know most people, if I stream it, when I think I'm going to stream it, most of my Philippine friends will be sleeping. So maybe I can stream it as a replay too. We'll see. I know Mumsy would like to see this, and I know Mama Zell would like to see it. And Chrissy Cheese and Cheryl. Hopefully many others. Yeah, the other lake is right in there, but yeah, it's too thick. Can't see it. It's too thick to get down to it. You see I'm getting tired trying to adjust how I hold the camera. You see how thick it is in here, oh my lord. Oh, there you can see that, kind of see the lake through there. It's all grass because the water is probably dry because we've had drought conditions here in Michigan. Although we've had some rain lately, which has helped the corn immensely, but still it's dry. I mean, the woods aren't dry, and there's a single track there, so that probably goes up toward 14, but we're not taking it. You can kind of see through there. Can you see through there? You can kind of see through there. Lake. It's not a good view to see the lake real good. See if it's up here maybe. Maybe up here, and maybe not. There's a little opening. Not a good spot to see the lake. In the spring, late spring, the sand cranes are in there with their young, and they're like, they hear you walking through here, they'll make all kinds of noise. Look at that tree there. Getting olive vines growing up it. Getting some rain now. No thunder. Just nice cool rain. Let's stay underneath here. Oh, you know what? What am I? Yeah. So it's raining. I'm just kind of hanging out underneath the trees because it's not raining very hard. I just up to the road. There's the road right there. We're at 2 hours and 6 minutes. About. So when we get up to the road, I'll hike the road back to the car. Looks like the sun's out. Or maybe it's just the ground, the sand. So this is Fox Lake Road. See what the sign says. This sign says, no bikes, no wheeled motor vehicles. So they just did some work to this road. They graded it and put stuff on it. So that's east, down through there. And this is west. So we're heading west. Westbound in the rain. Try to keep my camera close to my body. There's another person. Is there another person? Yeah. I think it's a biker, bicyclist. I don't know if you want to talk. Find out. We'll find out. Good afternoon.
Hi there, how are you?
Not too bad. How about you doing?
Pretty good. I'm trying to stay out of the rain for a minute.
Me
It's
too.
not working real well.
Me too.
Lots of bugs though.
I'm recording this. I'm gonna stream it on Twitch later. Are you familiar with Twitch?
Nope.
It's a live streaming app.
Okay.
And you want to talk to it at all?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Okay.
I think so.
No problem. I seen one guy back there hiking, and I saw him 2 times, and he was familiar with Twitch. I talked to him. So basically, there's no signal out here, so I record it here,
Oh, gotcha.
and then later when I get to the house, I can stream it where I
What
got.
do you do? What do you make it for? What's
It's
the
Twitch
purpose?
is a live streaming app, so they have different categories. They got music, they got gaming. I'm in the outdoor and travel category.
Okay.
So basically, I just stream it, live stream outside, and then people watch it, and they can subscribe to your channel. You can,
Kind of like YouTube?
yeah, kind of like YouTube. In fact, I'll put it on YouTube also. I put it on
Okay.
YouTube and I'll put it on Twitch. So Twitch is like a streaming. I'm not sure if you're familiar with streaming. There's all kinds of different streaming apps, but Twitch is a real popular streaming app where you can, music and all kinds of stuff. It's a free app, and it's very popular. So I
Just putting on some back roads of the.
Yeah, because people all, I got friends from all over the world that watch it, from the Ukraine, from Philippines, from Russia, from
Wow.
Colombia, from the United States, all kinds of streamers in the United States, from Michigan.
Wow.
And so they just like to, so once you stream it, it's on your channel for like 30 days. Plus, then I'll upload it to my YouTube so people can watch it later on YouTube at any time. And it's just kind of
Okay. Wow. That's
cool. Yeah. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Riding up ahead of you here, so
Well, I'm parked up by the gravel pit.
Okay.
So I'll be walking up this hill and then take a left and go to the gravel pit.
I'm gonna try getting out there. Cover up my
Okay.
phone, so it's
Okay.
aside from the muddy.
Okay, they'll see you as a backfill. Nice bike there you got there too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, watch out for these cars. You know they got Oakwood and Hadley blocked off now.
Yeah.
So
now we get all this traffic
oh, I know
on
it.
the back roads.
You're getting a lot more traffic through here.
At least they shorted up a little bit. It was
Yeah.
not this nice yesterday.
Oh, I know they did. They just graded it and put the water out here this morning.
Yeah. I don't usually like riding on this, but at least
Yeah.
it seems not too bad. All right, well, enjoy. Have a
Okay.
great
Yep.
day.
Thank you. You too.
Stay dry, sort of.
I'll try. Well, it feels kind of nice actually. Okay, so we got a biker out here. She's gonna, which way is she going? Is she gonna go straight? Or is she gonna go left? She's going left, okay, because I'm going straight. And look, the sun's out again. Look, the sun's out. Okay, where's the rainbow? There's gotta be a rainbow around here somewhere. You just can't see it though. You can't see it. So if we would have took that trail to 14, we would have came out right here. On this trail here. This trail goes down to 14. But you can see I'm gradually getting higher in elevation. What I got time-wise? 212. So this is a county road. It's plowed, maintained year-round. And then this here is not. This is a seasonal road, not snow plowed by the Lapeer County Road Commission. And so we're at the corner of Fox Lake and Honert. And now we're going to go up this trail here, which look at this. This has been graded too. This is in excellent shape. This is usually really rutted and stuff. So we're going to take, this would be a uphill to our 1,200 feet where we started, but it's gradual. So it's not that difficult. It's not steep. It's a gradual incline. You can see down in the woods is steep downhill. I'm gonna rest right here and get some water. I haven't had water for a while and it's not raining, so set this out here. And oh. Feels nice. It feels nice to get some water in you and some water on you. All ice. yeah, if you want more information about the Ortonville State Recreation Area, also called the Hadley Hills, you can Google Hadley Hills, you can Google Pinnacle Point, you can Google Dodge Brothers. There's all kinds of information about the Ortonville State Recreation Area. Beautiful spot to go for a walk. And there's pretty good marked trails. You can start at Horse Camp, which we didn't start today. You can start anywhere. And you see those different maps that we came across. You can look at those maps and figure out where you want to go. Make sure you bring water with you. Make sure you bring some essentials in case something happens. You need to start a fire. I should have brought some food with me, but I didn't. It's always nice to have somebody to hike with you also. But if you can't find anybody to hike with you, just go by yourself and be careful. Rest and drink your water and have fun. It's kind of a neat weather. We got blue sky, we got sunshine, and we got rain. It's Michigan. Okay, let's get up this hill. I went farther than I thought I was going to go today, but yet I'm not tired at all because I've been resting. There's some springs in the road. Anybody want some springs? I've been resting and drinking my water. And not going at a huge pace. I love these back roads. Tired, so I'm resting. You gotta like deer flies. If you don't like deer flies, you're in the wrong spot. But like I said, I've only been bitten by one. Once today, got me on the forehead. This hat pretty much helps protect my head from the flies. Getting back up, we're just about to the top here. Looks like that water truck came through here. It did. They actually graded this and put water on it. Oh. More thunder. These hills make your legs burn. Okay, I hear them more. We basically made a big circle now. This is kind of where we went down the hill. Whoop! Okay, I'm at low power mode. Okay, we're at low power mode. I'm not sure what percentage that is. So we're back here at Fox Lake again. So I think we've made the big circle. I'm at low power mode. I think I'll end it. So this just, let me talk to the camera here a little bit. So, thanks a lot, everybody. We're gonna raid somebody now. I'm not sure who it is, but I'm gonna be streaming this later today, and I might stream it a replay again. So we're out here in the Ortonville Recreation Area with lots of deer flies. We've had over a 2-hour hike. We went to Pinnacle Point, and now my phone has got low power. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, this stream. So please follow our friend, our amazing friend who we choose to raid. Please follow them, and please stay in the chat when we raid. Copy the raid command, and so we're gonna be raiding now. So thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Not sure what my schedule is going to be. Make sure you follow all your friends. So we're going to raid now. So while we're raid, I'm just going to stand here because I know once we raid, it takes a while for the raid to go through, and it takes a while once you're in the stream that I have to come back. So I don't want my video to end until I want it to end. So we're raiding now, and I'm just gonna walk back to the car, and then I'll end the stream in a little bit. So thanks for being here. I wonder who we raided. Somebody good, I bet. So yeah, if anybody's still in the stream or the people are watching on YouTube and Twitch, you can raid a channel and all your viewers go to that channel. So that's what we just did. And then once you're in that stream for a while, you can end your stream. You gotta always end your stream. Some people forget to end their stream. And of course, people who, when you do a raid, they don't have to go to the raid, they can leave the raid. So if they leave the raid, they're gonna stay in your channel. So I'm just gonna have this live for just a little bit more, because I'm sure I'm at the raid channel right now. And then I'll say one more time, I'll say goodbye before I shut that off. So thanks again, everybody, for being here. Thanks for watching my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll end this in a little bit. These flies are really, these deer flies are really thick, but I really haven't had any problem with them. This tripod is pretty light and not too bad. I'm at 2 hours and 27 minutes, so I'll be at 2.5 hours when I end this, which is a nice. So yeah, we've already walked. This is where we started. We walked that way. We started down here. So we've made a huge loop and just backtracked a little bit of it. We backtracked through just this part of the road. So 2.5 hours would be a nice stream length. Listen to those birds. Okay, we rated a channel. A very, very nice artist. Not sure who it was, but we rated him. And we're gonna be ending this now in just a little bit. So thanks again, everybody who's here, and been here. And we're gonna go ahead and end this stream here and let me set it up here. And I'll get here. So yeah, let me look at my other phone and I'll tell you how long of a hike we've been on. Okay. So 4.62 miles. 2 hours and 37 minutes. So not too bad. I can show you the route here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. 4.62 miles, there's the route. This is a little app called, what's the name of this app? It's called Topo Maps Plus. Real neat app. It's a free app. And never lose connection on it at all. So yeah, you don't have to have data, it just runs off your phone. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and end this now. So thanks a lot to everybody. Please follow our raider. Please follow me, Sidney, aka Coco, my YouTube, Coco Hanft. I'll be putting this up on YouTube. And just thanks a lot for everybody who's been here. Thanks to my moderators. Thanks to my gifters. Thanks to everybody. And have a good day. Get outside, and we'll see you at somebody's stream somewhere. Love ya. Later. Okay. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.